Kovert, new for 2022. At last, a system that really works. Two step plus 5 minutes puts $173.33 in our pockets every day. No tech, no waiting, and no experience needed. Brand new and unique system. Nobody else is doing this. We get paid over and over for the same Google Doc, even though we just give it away cost free. I made $5,140.18 giving away just one Google Doc phase 1 and another $4,043 automatically from phase 2. We get results in 1 to 3 days from scratch, no list required. This isn't theory. We are generally doing this ourselves and you can do this too. Get Covert and use a Google Docs system today with just $17. You click here for full instant discounted access. And you can see it has a 30-day money back guarantee. Get Covert before the timer hits zero. $173.33 per day from just one weird Google Doc. And that's just a start. Look, this is a combined revenue. That's $9,183.18 from the same Google Doc, and all I had to do was give it away for free. Just 2 to 5 minutes a week, that's it. I only need to set aside a few minutes each week to keep the system working automatically night and day. That's one of the reasons Covert users love this system, and it's why ordinary people are already getting results. They set it up once and then it takes just 2 to 5 minutes per week to run. And let's be honest, most people can spare 5 minutes per week because it fits in with work, family, and everything else life has in store. And here's the best bit, the reason users love Covert is because the system really does work from scratch. All I do is give them away. I give Google Docs away for free, which happens automatically, and every time I do, the system is triggered and does everything else for me. The process works exactly the same for all Covert users because it works completely from scratch, and I receive multiple payments of $12.17 to $112.64 over and over again. I don't even have to wait for the result to start hitting my account. Results start coming in within 1 to 3 days, which is another huge reason Covert users love this system. And it might well be reason you'll quickly come to love it too. So, before I tell you more, ask yourself, could I give something of real value away for free? Most people say yes, which is why Covert works for them. So, if you said yes too, you'd like to join them today. You can get started in just 3 steps, one weird Google Doc, and 3 steps to result in 1 to 3 days. Step 1. Access Covert. Click any of the buttons on this page to grab full access to Covert at the lowest price. You'll want to act fast because the tiny price you see right now is temporary. It will go up. And step 2, login. Watch the step-by-step training and create a Covert project. You only need to set a project up once and then it can be set to run continuously. Requires 2 to 5 minutes input per week. And step 3, activate. Once the Covert traffic source is activated, the automated system does the rest. Results start flooding in 1 to 3 days from scratch. You would, but what if you are a beginner? And beginners really do this too. Well, that's the point. Covert isn't rocket science. The whole system was created, tested, and proven to work specially for ordinary people who want to or perhaps need to make money online. And it works from scratch, which means there are none of the usual barriers or hurdles in the way. So, yes, it works for beginners, in fact. Beginners are already getting results with Covert, and that means you could do the same. Dear, still getting nowhere, beginner? Does this sound familiar? Maybe you are just starting out on your online journey. You decided to try your hand at making money online because you need extra money quickly, you want a better standard of life, you hate your day job and the long hours that entails. You want to take it easier but still want to be able to afford the nicer things. And you choose the online route because it looked really easy. It looked like something you could do in your spare time. But The reality has been very different. Nothing seems to make any sense, nothing works like they say it will. There's always something missing, nobody tells you the full story, everything is just so complicated, it takes so much time to implement. And so far, your result has been tiny or non existent. Listen, I've been there too. And I 100% know how difficult it is to get started. I've been in the very same position you are in right now. When I started trying to make money online, I worked an average 36 hours each week as a construction worker. I knew nothing about making money online and I didn't understand tech. I still don't. So I know what it's like to have countless sleepless nights, to sink further into debt each month, to barely scrape by on low to average wages, and to have everyone around you doubt you or worse still think you are stupid. I've been there, and all I really knew back then was somehow I was going to make it work. I don't mind telling you that I failed over and over again when I started, and you might be failing right now too. But you can put a stop to that today. So, if you are failing right now, the first thing you need to do is stop. Stop doing what you are doing because it just isn't working, is it? It's not really your fault. You are certainly not alone. We all make the same mistake, we all fail to begin with, and nearly all of us come to a point where we start wondering, is anything ever going to work for me? Is the whole making money online thing just a lie? Am I cut out for this? Should I just give up? I remember thinking, this isn't working for me. I should just give up. But I didn't give up. Instead, I figured something out for myself and proceeded to make millions of dollars online. You can see one of my $1 million accounts below. I didn't give up because I was determined to make money online, and if that's your goal too, then you shouldn't give up either. Because making money online isn't difficult. It might seem that way right now, but that's only because nobody is telling you what really works. Kovert obviously isn't the only way to make money online. Far from it, there are countless ways to do it, even for the little guy. If what were not true, I would still be working my guts out on a building site. There are countless ways to do it, and there are countless courses, systems, software, etc., which promises to give you the answer. But as I'm sure you know, seldom do. The real problem is most methods, systems, and software fail to deliver results because they don't reveal the whole story or leave some elements to the user's own devices or imagination. And let's not forget skill level or lack of. Without a complete start to finish system, which is already proven to work for ordinary people and not just for the seller, and without a certain level of skill, most people will fail. This is an indisputable fact which Covert was created to solve. So, isn't it time you stopped doing what isn't working and did something that's already working for people just like you? So, if you said yes, then it's time you to get started and you can get covered now with my link given in the description box. And you will only have to pay $17 for now. And don't forget, you'll also get these special editions valued at $138 if you take action right now.